this fashion illustration class. This is the beginning of the class, and I'll be showing you some of the things we'll be needing for this class. This is the ruler. We're going to be needing an eraser, color pencils. This is a glitter pen. This is a ballpoint pen, and of course your sketchbook or a pen sheet or a drawing book. It's the beginning of the class, and the first thing we'll be doing is sketching a croquis, which is like the basic of your fashion figure. So what we'll be needing for this class is just your ruler, eraser, and pencil. So we'll be putting this aside. Okay, so let's begin. So first thing we need to do is to get the midpoint of this paper. This is an A4 paper, and so what we'll be doing is to fold this paper into two. I'm going to fold it into two like this to get the midpoint of the paper. So once you get the midpoint like that, you rule a straight line across on the midpoint of the paper. So for this class, you'll be using faint lines, but because I'm trying to teach, this is a tutorial class, I'll be using thick lines so that you can see what I'm doing. But for you, you should use faint lines. So from the start point of the paper like this, we'll measure 1 inch, which is the starting point. Then another, from this starting point, measure another 1 inch, which is the jaw. And from this 1 inch, you measure ½ inch again, which is the shoulder line. From this ½ inch, turn your ruler across and then use centimeters, and then measure 18 cm. And from that 18 cm, you measure another 1 inch. Okay, so now, so this 18 cm is the ankle, and this 1 cm is the toe. So we'll be taking dimensions for our fashion figure now. So on this first 1 cm line, you measure 0.7 centimeter on both sides. Then you come down 0.7, 0.7, and then you join. Like this. Then on this ½ inch line, you're going to measure 0.7 cm. And from this 0.7, not the starting point, from this 0.7, you measure 1.4. You do that on the other side, 0.7, and then 1.4 from the 0.7. So we're going to be dividing this 18 cm, which starts from here to here, into 3 parts, and that will be 6 centimeters each. So 6, 12, and then this is the third one. So this first 6 centimeter is the hip, and on this hip line, we're going to measure the same thing we took on the shoulder line, 0.7, and then 1.4, 0.7, 1.4. Then we'll also divide this. Okay, you rule the lines across. We're also going to be dividing this shoulder line to hip into 3 parts, which will be 2 centimeters each as well. This is 2 cm, 2 cm, and then this is the third one. So then we'll come down from this hip to the second 6 centimeter. We're going to be measuring, that's the knee. We're going to measure on the knee, we're going to measure 0.7 again. Yeah. And then on this 0.7, we're going to measure 0.35 inside here. And then come out from this 0.7, you measure another 0.35 out. So same thing on this other side, 0.7, then 0.35, and then 0.35 again. We join. Then on the last 6 cm, I'm going to measure 0.7 again, and then 0.35. Please note that I did not measure 0.35 out, just inside. Same thing as well for the other side, 0.7 and then 0.35 in. Okay, so that's flesh. Okay, we're going to draw a straight line here, and then on this last place, we're just going to draw a straight line, not so much, just spread it. So now let's start to join. So from this point where we add 2, join it to the hip. The first 2 cm we join to the hip like this, and then the other side as well. Then you have an inverted triangle from the hip, the midpoint, this middle line, like this, to the shoulder. Same thing here as well. Then from the hip, you join to this 0.35 that we measured out. Join it like this, and then from here, this midline, you measure to the 0.35 in. You join. Same thing for this side, from here to the 0.35 in, and then from there, so this 0.35 in. Okay, so from here, you come out a little bit like this. Just make a small curve, and then for this side as well, come out, make a small curve, and then we'll join from this curve up to the 0.7 like this, and then from inside here to the 0.35 that we measured in. Same on the other side. So our figure is coming along, and then on this last line, we're going to come out a bit like this again, like this, then come out like this, come out, then you draw a line, straight line, another straight line on the other side, and then you curve this. Same thing on the other side, come out as well, and then you curve it like this. So this point, this first 2 centimeter is going to be labeled the bust, and then this point where this inverted triangle is meeting this triangle here, this point and this point is the waistline. So we're going to draw a straight line. Just very faint. Don't forget that your illustration should be first, and then the waistline is where this inverted triangle is joining this triangle, this point and this point. That's the waistline. So we're just going to trace out. Okay, before that, we're going to come in a little bit and a little bit like this. Then from this point, you come out. Don't forget that your hand will come out from not too close. It's not too close to your hip. You come out a little, not too much, but you just come out. And don't forget that the distance, your arms stop shortly below your hip. So do that on the other side. So come out a little, and then draw a line shortly below your hip like this. Okay, so this line is the waistline, and your elbow is around your waistline. So we're just going to do a very faint line on this waistline. So on this waistline, we're going to draw a big circle to show the elbow. That on this line too, and then going to measure what you have from here to here. We have about 1.5. No, okay, let me see that. We have about 3.4 cm, 3.5 cm. So the distance from here to here will be the same distance from here to here as well. So on this point, we're going to draw a smaller circle, and then we measure the same thing on the other side, 3.4, 3.4 as well, and then draw a small circle. I'm going to extend this line a little more, and this one to a little. So from there, I'm going to join from this point like this, join from outside like this to this circle, and just come out. And I'll also join as well this smaller, the same thing on this side. The same thing that we did on the left side, we'll do the same thing here. Join, and then join. Okay, so here now we're about to draw the hand. So what we're going to do is just to come out like this, and then just come as well, come out, and then come out, so, and just come out like this. So this is the skeletal figure. This is the croquis of our fashion figure, and this is what we'll be fleshing out to create designs.